Hello and welcome to Ketrick Builds. We're back with another episode of Planet Crafter, and we're picking up pretty much right where we left off last time. However, right after I popped on, we unlocked the Veggie Tube Tier 2 here, which looks like it's a decent upgrade here from the Tier 1s that we've already got. So I thought, well, why not jump in here and let's get a couple of these built. I did add a couple of heaters in here, and the order of the day is really to just keep upgrading all of the things. Now, ice is pretty common out here, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to need 2 ice per, and we've got a few of these seeds in our stash here, so I'm going to go ahead and get at least 4 ice to start with. We'll upgrade the 2 existing Vegetubes that we've got, and then we'll see how things go. I've appreciated all the comments on the last video. We've gotten a few recommendations. Somebody mentioned that I probably don't want to be down in this valley in the long term. We're gonna keep playing things out for the time being, but I'm not necessarily opposed to spoiler type comments, but I am just gonna keep working my way through the story here. There was some messages in the pod. I think that when I build this communications array that I can see on the tech tree, that there may be some more interesting developments, some actual story. I have heard that there's a bit of a story element, even though we're in early access. So we're gonna keep going through things here. I'm trying to figure out how to deconstruct. There we go. We don't need the tier 1s anymore now that we've got tier 2s. And I do have 2 more seeds, so I think I might want to build some more of these tier 2s. We need silicon. I've got 1 in here. There we go. I'm just shoving everything back into this. I'm gonna need, what do I gotta need? 2 more ice and another silicon to build another one. Before we run out there though, I might as well put this seed in here. These seeds are not overly great, but we're at that stage in the game where something is better than nothing, I feel like, and I'd rather keep things moving than have seeds sitting in a chest. Now, I'm not too worried about, at least in the short term, building some of our stuff down here, because every time I get an upgrade, I find that I'm tearing down the T1 stuff and setting up the tier 2 stuff, and I think that pattern's going to continue. So we'll be tearing down a good chunk of this at some point anyway. Oh, and speaking of upgrades, we just ran out of power, so let me see, what do I need for this? Silicon and 2 cobalt. I've got lots of cobalt. Let me just grab that and go find a silicon, and then we got to get that backpack tier 3 upgrade built, because I am looking forward to more inventory space here. This game has done a great job of providing you with nearly constant upgrades. Every time something pops up that we've unlocked, by the time I'm done building that and really feeling like I've gotten into it, we've got another upgrade to go build. So that's really good pacing in general for a game. It has kept me going here. So with that in mind, let's come in and see what we're gonna need. I think I've already got the agility boots, right? I do. I need more aluminum to build the mining speed upgrade. Got it. And I'm gonna need aluminum to build the backpack. Okay. We just unlocked, it looked like a ladder. We did, yep, a ladder. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't really need a ladder. We're trying to get to this progress screen, which we're a little ways away from. We're gonna need some more iridium still to build more heaters to speed that up. Now, if I remember correctly, last time we were over here and getting some materials out of the shipwreck over here. And so I think what we're gonna do is just run back over there. I've got 1 of everything. We will continue to empty all the supplies out of there that we couldn't finish off last time. I think that's gonna be the best next step, and then as soon as I've got everything out of there, we'll probably need to start exploring the rest of the valley here, see what other resources we can come across. All right, we are in our little outpost here. I couldn't remember what we've got in here. We've got a couple of aluminum actually, so when we get back with this load, I will be able to build the backpack upgrade, which will make these expeditions more productive because we'll be bringing more materials back with us. But before we do that, I think we should jump into the ship here and finish exploring. If I remember right, we were going down this wing over here. Nope, this wing is clear. Oh, there's the heater tier 2 upgrades that we're looking for. I can't wait to jump into that. Here we are. Oh yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff in here. I'm gonna just get rid of these as we go so that I know I've cleaned them out. Keeping an eye on all of my stats here. Got 4 more slots. Probably 2 more slots after taking both of these beams down. Oh, tier 2 heater, but I don't have a lot of space and I don't want to lose the stuff. I'm gonna hang on to this stuff for 1 second. Ooh, more iridium, aluminum. Ooh, there's that super alloy. Okay, I don't know what to do with these eggplants just yet. So I'm gonna ditch those. I'm gonna ditch the iron and leave them here. Ooh, better seeds. We need those. Ditch more iron. More seeds. We're running low on stuff. I've gotta pay attention here. Water, I can drink that. I'm gonna wait till the last second to use the oxygen. Another microchip. And okay, it's the last second. We're gonna use the oxygen so I can read this message. This morning, as we were in our 17th day of space travel to Stigmar, the ship inexplicably exited hyperspace velocity. The navigation tools went crazy and all of the ship's power went down as if it was drained by something exterior. We're going to try to make an emergency landing on this unreported planet. I'm not sure what we'll find there. The planet seems to have a huge storm on the surface. I hope we'll make it. Year 3021. Ooh, so fascinating. And what is this? Fusion reactor. Now, I think I heard that at some point I can build something that I can put in there and it'll unlock new areas of the ship. I'm not sure, but we're going to leave this stuff. I've got a lot of stuff in here, but I wanted to leave this so that I could attempt to deconstruct this and see what kind of materials we get. Ooh, all kinds of materials, and I'm dropping materials. Okay, we are going to run out of time here, so let me get rid of those 2 items because they're common-ish. And I'll pick up the aluminum. And man, we just got to go. We're out of oxygen. I was going to go back and pick up 1 more piece of something, but we're spending way too much time on this, and it's going to be a tight run back to the habitat. Oh man, oh man. I know, it's low. Ooh boy. Whew, that was close. All right. Well, let me see here. I'm going to leave some food and bring back extra aluminum. That's 4 pieces of aluminum. A bunch of other goodies. I like it. Let's go. See what we've got going on back at the base. We've got a new blueprint for a tier 2 drill now as well. Man, we've got all kinds of good upgrades. All right, I am back, and let's start off with... Oof, we've got so many good things here. I'm going to dump the normal seed out, get rid of a few normal things just to make room. I'm going to come in here, and we're going to swap these out for the better performing seeds. There we go. And I'm sure at some point I'm going to want to use these seeds, but for now, I'm going to just toss them all in this chest. And let's see here, I'm just trying to empty my inventory out so I can make this backpack upgrade. I'm going to store all of the eggplant seeds over here. And let's look at this blueprint screen. I've got this microchip which unlocks mining speed tier 2. Well, I haven't even made tier 1 yet. Ooh, super alloys, that's right. I don't have 2 super alloys, or I would definitely get these upgraded boots. Let's see, titanium and silicon to get there. I need 1 iron to build another chest, because all of these slots are going to go away when we attempt to upgrade here. Oh, we're about to have another meteor storm. That would be a great way to potentially get some more aluminum if it comes down. I'm pretty sure we found our first pieces of aluminum during a storm. Or maybe it's just really bright. I don't see any meteors now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, well, we're just having some kind of weird solar storm. I gotta upgrade these drills here too. I don't want to forget that. All right, storage crate. I'm trying to think about how to arrange all this stuff. Put it right here. All right, backpack comes off. Upgrade to tier, oh, titanium and silicon. Did I get rid of that? There we go. Upgrade. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so I've got all these upgrades. What's my other upgrade possibility here? I need magnesium and silicon, and I can get a mining upgrade. That sounds pretty good. Man, I would love to get that running speed upgrade. Oh, oxygen tank tier 3. Oh yeah, we need that too. We've got so many good upgrades. Okay, tier 3 needs a piece of aluminum. Oh, we're building that right now. Tier 3. Sweetness. And then... oh, I just used up all my stuff. Oh, we're going to be here all day going back and forth. Oh, 1 second. All right, I think this time I've got all of the stuff I need. So let's do this upgrade. And I'm now full up on upgrades. I wonder if at some point I'm going to get another exoskeleton upgrade. Seems likely. And I'm going to hang on to my 1 super alloy and see if I can find another. I really want upgraded agility boots. That 30% movement speed seems like it would be pretty awesome. So I'm going to put that in there. We don't quite have an organizational pattern just yet. Let me get some of these materials out. Okay, I'm feeling good. We got all the stuff here. Now I've got 1 more upgrade, right? The T2 drill and, oh, T2 heaters as well. Those require aluminum. I haven't found a good source of aluminum yet. So tier 2 drills, titanium and iron. Can't I? Q? Build. Oh, I'm missing a titanium. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Does this give me... yeah, these are worth titanium. So this is 1.5 pressure. These were 0.2 pressure. Oh, okay. So just like everything else, the tier 1s are trash. Build to tier 2s as soon as you can. And we're out of power. My bad. Cobalt and silicon. Again. Alright. We've got lots of cobalt. And let's see, with that in hand, I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of these. Just because I'm tired of running out of power every time I do one little thing. And we should have enough to build 1 more of those. Perfect. Let's come in here. Do I have... I thought I had a power screen. Do I not have a power screen? There we go. 5.3 kilowatt hours available now. Much better, much better. Hydration level critical. All right, we'll drink that. Add another one. Okay. We need a source of aluminum here still. That's what is now holding us up from tier 2. That, and we're not exactly rolling in the iridium, but we've got enough to keep going for now. So let's run back up over here and see what we can do to finally finish emptying out the wreck here. I think we've got enough space to get everything out of the wreck at a minimum, and then we'll have to see if we've got enough space to bring it all back with us, actually. But either way, I'd like to be able to check off the wreck as explored. I see a chest up here that I don't think I've checked on yet. They're scattered all over the place. And we definitely have not checked on this, or I would have grabbed that at a minimum. All the rest of these are normal components. I'll take the foodstuffs with me. We can leave it in the chest up in the habitat. on the off chance that we're ever up there and out of food. Should be handy. And I'm beginning to think I made a mistake coming around to this side. I'm hoping there's a way up here before we run out of oxygen. It's rather steep as well. Ooh, this is not a smart idea. We might get stuck down here and have to go all the way back around. That would be actually quite terrible. All right, I'm starting to get stressed. Okay, this does lead to the the habitat. All right. Woo, woo, woo. My mistake. Let's not make that same error again. Dump off a few pieces of space food here. Actually, I'm going to eat one of them and dump the chip in here as well. That'll leave us all emptied out to finish excavating this thing. I remember there being some weird path that we didn't finish going down. Right, this leg is completely cleaned out. Good. Let's go down this other leg. I'm just gonna kind of circle around all the places we've been and make sure we've got everything. Ooh, there's that progress screen we've been meaning to build. Okay, oh, there's a take all button. Look at that, convenience. Take all, deconstruct. Man, I don't know what these eggplant things are gonna end up being for. All right, everything is empty here. What resources were in here again? Just iron and titanium. All right, at some point, I can always come back and get iron and titanium. It's not a critical resource for us, and then obviously at some point I'll need to come back here when I have a tier 2 decrypting chip. This spot is all cleaned out. I'm just kind of following this around the outside edges, make sure I haven't missed any doorways anywhere. Doesn't look like it. I want to bring that chip back, but I don't have any spaces empty. I guess I'll eat a food to make room. I'm gonna bring the uranium back. It's a unique item, just to make sure we've got it. All right, I made it back. Let's see what we've got here. The blueprint chip. Ooh, a compass. That sounds actually really cool. More needs for aluminum, and I don't have space for it anyway. Something else would have to sit out. Okay, well, let's see. I need this progress screen, so 2 silicon. Of course, it's the one thing I don't have. Let me see what kind of room I've got in this other chest for excess foodstuffs. Oh, I've got this thing chock full of materials. That's all right. All the eggplants are gonna live in there. And I really need like an upgraded storage box. These little chests are just not quite cutting it. We'll put all of our iron and titanium in there for now. Looking good. I think I've got everything crafted that I can craft. Oof. Now I need a progress screen, so silicon. Oh, we're having asteroid strikes. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Well, I guess that answers my question of whether or not chunks are gonna hurt me when they smack into me. Stuff's raining down, but I'm not finding any silicon, which is what I wanted. But I was gonna come over here. I thought I left some in this chest, but that's an empty chest. Yeah, it's quite the interesting method for resupplying the valley here with resources, because this whole area was empty not too long ago, and now there's resources everywhere right there. Solar panel T2 looks interesting. But let's get this progress panel up first. Oh, it's another big screen. Good deal. We'll get that right up here. And, oh, interesting. We are 10% of the way to blue sky, which is our current goal, reach blue sky. We just got living compartment, communications antenna. This is the one I've been waiting for. Alrighty, well, let's take a look at this. More aluminum. Man, I need aluminum for like everything right now. I'm just double checking we don't have any anywhere. All right, well, we need aluminum for this too. Well, folks, I think it's time to make one more chest to store some stuff and then go on an adventure and see if we can start finding aluminum somewhere. because we're kind of getting to a point where we're all held up without it. All right, we'll put it right there. Oh, that's gonna prevent me from getting in there. Ooh, a new recipe for a food grower. That also requires aluminum. Why am I not surprised? All right, well, since we're gonna go on an adventure, I'm gonna make an extra bottle of oxygen. We've got all of our stuff. I need to go see what we can do to find aluminum out here somewhere. And I also want to start thinking about a good spot to maybe start setting up for a more permanent base. I'm not ecstatic about this area. There's hopefully going to be a spot with a little bit flatter land, less big rocks and stuff in the way maybe. I don't know. But let's take a look around. I wish I could remember where we came across that aluminum before. We definitely found some on the ground somewhere here, but I'm sure there's going to be specific areas that you can get it, or maybe I can only get it when we're going through wrecks. That would be interesting. There's more wrecks on the map here somewhere. What is all this? I like this area up here, though. This is a big, flat area. I could build a lot of stuff up here. Oh, we've got another wreck over there. Oh, that's going to be super useful. Ooh, what is this? This looks like some kind of material. Can I get up there? Looks like I can. I have no idea what that is. Can't deconstruct it. Okay. Weirdness. So I'm realizing suddenly that I should have brought the materials with to make a habitat. It's iron, titanium, and 1 silicone. All right, let's start collecting those as we run by. That wreck over there is very inviting right now. I need 3 iron now, and I should be all set. All right, low oxygen. I'm going to try and get to this wreck real quick. Living compartment. I want to put this pretty close to it because I always seem to be coming out of the wreck with my pants on fire. Here we are. All right, we made it. I need 1 more iron to build a chest, though. All right, perfect, perfect. Well, this is... Ooh, there's a cool looking cave over there. Let's jump in here. I really want to find some aluminum, and since we found so much aluminum in the last shipwreck, I think this is going to be our best bet in the short term. More of these technical things. All right. Ooh, more seeds. Perfect. More chips, I like it. I'm not going to deconstruct things right now just because I don't have a lot of inventory space and we're kind of trying to go fast here. Iridium, I'll take it. Chips, yep. Squash seeds, that's a new one. I don't know what all this fabric stuff is for, but I'll grab what I can. Trying to keep an eye on my oxygen and such. And there's a bunch of stuff in the way here. Starting to run low. Ooh, there's a heater T2, which should have a piece of aluminum in it. It did. Oh, wow, that was a lot of stuff. Okay. Wow, this is all full, and there's aluminum in there. Perfect. Aluminum. I love it. Lots of aluminum. That's going to be great for upgrades. Okay, I better get a move on before my oxygen becomes a problem. I feel like there should probably be more to explore in the ship. It seemed rather small compared to the last one. I might have missed a spot. All right, I got most of the stuff. The things that are left in here aren't overly critical. I don't see anything super, super important. These are the things already emptied. Yeah, there's just not a lot in this wreck, to be honest. Well, I mean, I'm not complaining. We got a fair amount of aluminum. I just mean by comparison, the other wreck was a lot better for us. Oh, new recipe, double bed. Okay, all this stuff is pretty basic. I am going to take my oxygen back. I'm going to leave a ton of these resources. We're going to take the aluminum, the chips, this cool seed, the iridium, this cool seed. Yeah, that's a pretty good loadout here. I could dump this titanium, I suppose. I just don't know if there's anything else I really need. But we'll leave ourselves a couple of inventory spots open just in case. And on our way back to the base with all this super awesome stuff, we're going to come over to the cave and see what this cave's all about. But of course there's a chest on the way, so we might get full before we even get there. Nothing worth taking. And I don't know, maybe we should move our base up here. There's some nice flat ground up on top of this plateau. What is in this cave? Just more resources? Same resources? What is this? Yeah, it's just magnesium. Iron. It just looks different in the shadows. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I mean, I've got a lot of iridium, but there's iridium in here. Sweet. Ooh, aluminum. Oh, right. Now we've hit the jackpot, folks. Well, I wonder if these resources are static or like if we have cave-ins and new materials pop up, because we've got iridium and aluminum on the ground in here. Well, this is definitely a step in the right direction. I don't have the inventory space or the resources to really comb through this area just now. But at the same time, man, I don't know. If I want to move up closer to these caves where all the aluminum is, I do want to be up on this plateau, I think. I think this is a lot. Look, I mean, just look at how flat this is. This is going to be a much better spot for us to build a base. Just don't have the inventory space to construct another living space. I'm thinking like maybe right out in this area would be the better spot to build our base than way over in the valley corner. There's too many rocks and things over here near this spaceship. I want to be able to really start to expand. I'm going to run back over and we're going to reconsider life real quick after I get my oxygen stabilized here. All right, let me put the iridium and aluminum back in here for 1 second. I'm going to drink the water, and I'm going to take the iron and titanium back into my inventory. And we're going to go see if I can maybe start the beginnings of base V2. That's the thought. Let me see here. Man, I love how flat this all is. This is going to be so much easier to build on. Well, if I'm going to be making runs over into this cave, maybe we'll put the base, I don't know, right in here. I don't want to be too much on this hill, but I don't want to be too far away. The running is what seems to be slowing me down the most right now. I'm trying to figure out how to rotate. Oh, this thing is like super snapped to this grid. Okay, that's all right. I don't want to be too close to any one thing. Okay, here we are. Let's stop stressing out about all the little details. Actually, let me pick up the resource and see if I can expand this thing. Just before I even get started, I know we're going to want a bigger base than last time. I think what I'm going to do is build a 2x2 to start with. Why can't I build there? Okay. Let's reconsider then. Maybe I needed to build, maybe this is just taller. Okay, if I build up here, that goes uphill as well. Oh my gosh, this is going to be kind of a pain. Okay, I can build that one. And then of course I've already placed this, so let me get rid of all this stuff. I guess I can always build up as well. Now why won't this one place? Do I not have the materials? I've got the materials. It's clearly downhill from here. Oh, there we go. No idea. Boom. All right, look at that. Now we've got a base. A couple of quick chests. Oh, I don't have any more iron. Really? Okay. Let's just put everything in here. I'm gonna need some water again at some point. That's all right. We're doing okay. What I really would like to do is build this thing, but let's get situated here. Aluminum. Did I bring our aluminum with? I did not. All right, folks, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run over here. We're gonna get the core materials out of our temporary shelter over here. I'm gonna start getting everything situated and moved up to this new place. I don't know if I'm gonna move the whole base. I think I'm gonna just start building the new upgrades here at the new base, and we will go back and get resources from the old base as needed. I think that's the better plan here. And let's think about how I should lay things out. Power doesn't really require flat surfaces, so maybe if I just start putting the power grid up here. Oh man, 19.5 kilowatt hours. That's amazing. What's this thing gonna require? Maybe, wow, it's huge. Maybe I'll put this up on the hill here. That's just an energy sink. And that, I believe, had a screen that went with it. So let me just double check that. Transmissions. Yeah, I want to get that up and going before I forget about it. I am sure. New message received. That you're going to start getting messages when you build a communications panel. So let's, man, I don't have anywhere good to put all my panels yet. Click. No communication antenna in range. Well, we're a little bit too far away from this thing. Let me just pick it up and move it. Maybe this thing could go on top of our building. Would that be cool? I don't know how to get up there. We'll make life a little bit more aesthetically pleasing soon. Oh, messages. All right, let's look at these. You have chosen to commute your sentence into an extradition. In order to be released of all the charges pending against you, you must fully terraform this planet. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and will send you the required blueprints. Do not try to contact Sentinel Corp in any case. If our sensors do not detect any advancement on the terraformation process, you will be considered missing. The charges will not be dropped. You cannot claim property or value over anything on the planet. You are only allowed to use the resources found on the planet to increase the terraformation index. You are not allowed to leave this planet until the terraformation is complete. Oh, well, there you go. Apparently, we're some kind of criminal. And our sentence is to terraform the planet. That's cool. Well, not cool, but planet specifications, unnamed, unclaimed, null, Isidal Prime, unknown. Unnamed planet is located in the Isidal Prime sector, a pre-civilization sector crossed mostly by trade ships to travel between big space ports. The sector count 842 planets, 13,511 stars, and is 7,000 parsecs wide. The planet has been identified as a possible candidate for future colonization. Year 3058, so that ship that we ran into, I think that year was 3021. So that would have been 37 years before we got here. Fascinating. Okay. Well, that was an interesting history lesson, and ties into the whole there being a story thing, which is actually really cool. I'm enjoying this a lot more now that I've got some context as to why I'm on this planet. I like the mystery. I'm going to put another chest down here to put our rare materials in. The one thing I probably need here is a crafting station. That is definitely going to be worth our time. I'm going to put it right here to the side of the door. And And I'm gonna craft me a water bottle. Oh, I should get some more of these machines. So like the blueprint machine, I need iron and silicone. I don't have any silicone. Decode. Mining speed tier 3. Recycling machine, what is that? New living compartment. Recycling machine. Breaks down objects into their core components. Oh, interesting. I bet I can reverse engineer like actual upgrades that I'm making. Food grower is something that I should probably build one of. That's going to be a machine we haven't built yet, which is always worth it. 15 energy. Hopefully we don't need more than one of these. Oh, and that shut us down. Okay. Well, that's where those seeds are going to go. What is this going to take? We need one more aluminum to build more power. And we've got everything I need. Let's get this power back on. Nothing happens when the power's turned off. Power restored. Perfect. All right, well, I don't know what this growing machine does, but we're going to toss the squash seeds in here. And I'm at chance to get seeds back 100%, growth speed 0.6, growth 30%. Oh, perfect. So we're gonna apparently grow some food, it looks like. I can get behind that. All these other things is the heater T2 was what we were originally looking to get our hands on here, I think. So let me put a couple of these over here. It's so relaxing to know that if I ever need the resources back from this, I can just deconstruct it at no loss. I'm gonna get some iron and ice so that we can set up a vegetube over here. I think I've got at least one advanced seed available to us. And I just uncovered a new blueprint for beacons. What's a beacon? Helps you find your way. Well, it uses aluminum. I don't know that I need that. I'm sure it's more like a map marker type deal, which could be useful if I find something interesting, but I'm not at a point where I have moved away from things so far that I don't feel like I could find my way back. All right, we've got heaters. I think I'm gonna line the vegetubes up right in front of the heaters. And I've got 2 seeds here, so let me see. I'm gonna put this one in and then we'll see if I can build one more of these. I can, perfect. All right, that should be a nice boost to our oxygen levels. Let me get the terraformation screen back up and running now. New message received. Okie dokie, let's go see our messages. We're really popular all of a sudden. What was I doing? Oh, we were gonna put this screen back up first. I'm going to put it right here, facing the right way, hopefully. There we go. Now we can see which area we need to focus on. Looks like pressure is our weakest link. I think all of these I want to be focusing on equally. New message from Riley. Hello, I finally managed to locate the system they sent you to. I don't have much time, but I'll try to give you some advice. The success rate of the planet crafters is so low because it's nearly an impossible task. You should find space food in your pod and maybe in space wrecks. You'll be able to grow food by yourself when you meet the correct requirements, so try to find some vegetable seeds. Exploration and improvements are essential. Explore and improve your equipment to increase your chances of survival. I hope this message will reach you. That's kind of a cool message. It's kind of way too late for all the things that we already learned how to do. That's all right. If I remember correctly from looking at this, we need more pressure, which is more drills. I'm gonna come out here. We're gonna move away from the base just a little bit so that I don't have to keep tearing things down. Put that there. Of course, run out of power again. So I need one piece of aluminum and we can make another one of these doohickeys. Oh, that's right. We're already out of aluminum. Well, in that case, let me take this drill back down so that our stuff can keep going up while we're busy. And what we'll do is go back into that cave and see if I can find some more of that aluminum that we so desperately need. Do I not have any food? I don't. Well, this food grower thing better get its act together before we get back then. Oh, I don't have any water either. Okay. The food doesn't go down that fast, but the water we might need before we get back. All right, I'm looking. I don't see a lot of this aluminum around here. I'm going to go up this ramp. Maybe there's some more up here. Oh, there is some more. All right, it wasn't a one-off. There's definitely multiple pieces of it in here. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to get a few more pieces of iridium as long as we're in here too. I really want to focus on the aluminum though. That's the item we need the most. I'm going to go up another ramp level here, see what's up here. All kinds of stuff. What is this? Looks vaguely crystallish. Oh, wait. Starts melting at 100 NK. Oh, we're all like halfway there already. Okay. Well, that looks like I can get into a new area once it warms up, maybe. Oh, there's a chest. More seeds. More aluminum. Ooh, there's my second super alloy that I wanted. Now I'm going to have to run all the way back to the other base to get my super alloy so that we can upgrade our boots. Because moving faster is going to make life so much easier. Now I am almost out of oxygen, so I don't think I can make it back. Nope. Alright. Eat, drink, be merry. Well, we've made a good haul here, I think, before we risk any more. It's time to run on back to the base here. Yeah, get everything unloaded. We've got the aluminum I need to upgrade another solar panel. In fact, do I have all the stuff? I need 2 cobalt, which I think I can find on the way back here. There we go. Let's just build this solar panel while I'm thinking about it right here next to the rest of them. That'll fix our power grid problems. And yeah, this was a super successful day, and I think we just unlocked the coolest item of all, a large storage container. 3 iron. I bet this thing is got a lot more slots in it. Let's build it while we're here. I was about to end the episode, but we can't end on a note like that. Oh yes, look at all of that storage space. It's so good. All right, well, that's gonna wrap up today's episode. We've made a ton of progress and we've got ourselves starting to be established here. I think this is gonna be our new base location. I am going to probably go grab a lot of the stuff down there, tear down the old base off camera, and get our materials up here. That should help get us into a good spot to really expand and go on future adventures here. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit that like button, helps me out a lot. We just can't stop. Exoskeleton tier 2, what's that gonna take to make? Oh, so good, we've got the stuff for that too. All right, well, as you can see, the game is hopping. We can't even get through an outro without something new unlocking. But we'll be checking that stuff out in next episode. That's all for today. Ketterk out.